All right, it's time for some EU4. So, yep, we're gonna wrap up this achievement. It's really just about, conquering some provinces at this point. It should be relatively easy. We have maxed, we're at our absolutism cap. We've got great ideas for it. We're very strong, #1 great power. We're gonna play pretty quick. We're gonna finish off the Mamluks, get the first achievement, Saladin's Legacy. And then after that, I guess we'll probably go for this Persia thing too. Yeah, it's called This is Persia. We need to be Persia and then own like half of the Ottomans. Which we just have to integrate Yazd and be at peace, and then we're allowed to form Persia. We can't do that until we've gotten the first achievement, though. We have to be Hisn Kayfa in order to do the first achievement. Briere, resub, 4 months in a row. Thank you, sir. Also, heavy points, 28 months. We're at war, apparently. I've declared war upon Kazakh, who is Orthodox somehow. It's playing pretty fast and loose at the end of the stream yesterday, so let's keep doing that. Yeah, Grand Captain has died. Cool, it's fine. It's good. It's good. We don't need him. We'll take Morale of Armies Advisor. Moving really makes you sober fast. Yeah, going for a jog. It's usually my go-to for, like, how to clear a headache. I have to admit, I think in the past I probably played too slow. Possible. It's possible. I like the idea of min-maxing like every decision, but playing faster and caring less about the minor details, like attrition management and whatever, it doesn't actually affect your ability to like conquer the world, because at the end of the day, like what really like limits your ability to expand is not if you can micro your attrition. It's really like monarch point generation, knowing what idea groups to take and what policies to run and that kind of stuff. And like at the end of the day, you're still generating the same amount of monarch points. So, it's possible. It's possible that I played too slowly in the past. I'll concede that. Gain innovativeness. Yeah, innovativeness. Yeah, 50 innovative. Alright, do we want this land for ourselves for any reason? I don't think we do. This is a war where Golden Horde had a claim on it. So, sorry, not Golden Horde, Great Horde. I mean, we could take... No, let's just give both to him. Easy, useful little subject. On the other hand, Kazakh does have a lot of cores. What do you guys think about going over the vassal limit and just having an extra one? We're ahead of time on Diplotech. I think we could probably afford to be just over the relationship limit, yeah? Here, let's leave this in control of us, and then let's just force vassalize the difference. I like that idea. Welcome. Welcome, Kazakh, to the Kingdom of Marcher Subject Lords. You will be well protected, I promise. Wrong way? True. This is true. I am expanding in the wrong direction, but you know that's just how I do things. I always just expand in whatever direction I can find that makes sense. I mean, all the directions. Expand in all the directions. Let's take Kipchak. Kipchaki. We're gonna go over that, we're gonna go over that. We're not gonna make this guy into a march, are we? Probably not. We take Diplotech early, get some more innovativeness. I don't want to do a spreadsheet on it again, but, it's a good thing to have innovativeness. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm doing? I'm just preemptively getting truces with the people that might join a coalition by attacking them. That's what I'm doing. Russian separatists in Sibir. Let's go ahead and have you go that way. If we get control of the capital already, then we could already peace out. I mean, it's Sibir who's got nothing but rebels and no allies. Like, it's just too good to pass up, you know? I can't not do it. Here, return a bunch of cores to Kazakh. Kazakh's the name of my new subject, right? The little blue flag? Good, yeah, do that. Do that a lot. Is that it? Is that all we have? Alright, we gotta occupy... Can't use return core on his capital. We gotta do it like that. And let's transfer that to Kazakh. And then... Kazakh also has something on Uzbek. Who... has no cores, amazingly. Is this going on YouTube? Probably not. I mean, unless Long Game Short feels like editing it. I know he's been really busy, but... Hey, someone's trying to take my innovativeness. This is fine, I don't care. Let's just do some development. I'm not going to worry about turning on edicts in certain provinces. It's just not necessary. We know over the relationship limit. We're going to continue to convert things. Want to focus on our own land first, though. My emirs do not have very much influence right now. Need to get them some more land. None of this can be granted to anyone fancy. I kind of feel like we should go, like, personally hold a whole bunch of Catholic land, like, in the Pope's territory, just so that we can have the dhimmi. And because it'd be funny. Mostly because it would be funny. To go and, like, take over the Pope's land. You know me saying? You know me saying? Alright, so we'll also do return core to Kazakh. Can't return core because that's his capital. I think I'm just gonna give it to Kazakh, and I'll save my state slots for like all the Ottoman lands and maybe the papacy, because you know, because we could. This is occupied by Buryatia. Buryatia. Why are you growing? Why have you grown? This is strange. I don't like it. All right, that's a good amount of land. Goodly amount of land. We'll leave one of our stacks up there to help police the area. We can take admin tech. If we want innovativeness, we gotta take it now. Do we care about innovativeness that much? Manufactories institution has already spawned, and it is spreading into our capital. We have it already in our capital. We brace the institution soon. It's 8.4% of total state development. So to embrace it, we need at least one more province. Preferably as many as possible. Surprised we don't have a manufactory in Constantinople. Good morning for the West Coast. Good morning to you. Is it like 9 AM there? Should be, right? Arumba, go away from Siberia. I live here. Go away, please. Scary Muslim invader thing. Well, I'm not invading anyone. Kazakh is just having his lands, like, peacefully returned to him that belong to him. That's all. And apparently Kazakh has a claim on this guy, so... I think that means that Bashkiria needs to die. We've been at peace for far too long. It's been days. How badly do we want this innovativeness? Wait. I could have sworn that the tooltip had said a second ago that it was only available for a few more days. January 2nd. Oh my gosh, hold on. I think I coincidentally opened it and checked on it on the exact last day, where now the tooltip isn't showing the number of days remaining. I still could have the innovativeness, but see how it says 1655 January 2nd? It's exactly 90 days since then. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, if we want innovativeness, we could take it, but I don't know. I don't think we really need to worry about innovativeness. Let's just do development, whatever. It's not worth paying that large of a head of time penalty just for a little bit more innovativeness. I know. We're still expanding in the wrong direction. You know what? It happens. Kazakh has core on Uzbek. Uzbek has no friends. Like, I have to attack literally everyone. I can't not attack everyone, okay? That was probably one of my armies who was leading some drill. Let's grab... We have, like, no leaders. Okay, hold on. You're busy. You're drilling. You're drilling. You are drilling. You're drilling. And you're leading a siege. Okay, fine. Let's just have this stack go into here and you can drill too. I have to press one more whole key to, like, split that army up again. You know? Speaking of drill, I'm thinking about changing the keybind for drill. J is too far away. I don't like it. I think should be something else. I don't know what yet, but I just don't like how far away it is. Damn, your generals are really good. You know what's funny is I just made a comment on one of the newer episodes of the what's it called? The campaign with Floriwari? Mongols or whatever? Multiple personality Mongolia, right? So someone's like, I hate Arumba's obsession with army tradition from forts. God, I hate it. And I was like, well, it's not just about army tradition from forts. Also this, this, and this. That sucks. We'll take a loan. It's fine. Anyway, I was, you know, explaining why it's good, and I swear to God, you can't make this shit up. This is the third Regency Council for the third king in a row. Like, what the hell is happening in... I don't understand it. Like, I don't think I've ever had this many Regencies, and I'm losing my mind here. We constantly die. It's something to do with this area of the world, I swear. I don't know what it is. It's the Gideon cancer is what it is. It's just... wow. While we have a Regency, we cannot start any wars. I mean... God damn it. I mean, seriously, it's been 3 times in a row. What is happening? Yeah, I know, right? I should also have, like, what should I have? I should have a thing. I should have consorts, right? And yeah, I never have consorts either. I'm just always into freaking Regency. Bashkirian separatists. That's probably the Bashkirian army, since we just pieced him out. You know what it is? Knowledge sharing from Biapis? Yeah, I'll pay you that. You know what it is? It's probably that I'm always making my generals into leaders. I'm not actually using them for command, right? They're not actually, like, in battles, but... I remember, or I think I heard at some point that it does actually increase your death chance. But only after they've been a general for 5 years or something. You used to be able to increase your death chance by drilling, but then they removed that because the people were using that to, like, kill themselves on purpose. Yeah, generals into leaders, leaders. I call them leaders because they're leaders. Rulers into leaders. I can never get that right. Okay? Just stop giving me such a hard time. Looks like we've lost our discount to harsh treatment, so we're gonna have rebels now. And that's fine. Mm-hmm. We only saved that expansionist policies thing so that we could get max absolutism. I don't know. I'm all over the place, okay? I mean, I'm stuck in a regency for freaking 5 years again. Game hates me. So I'll talk about whatever in completely random order. And we'll just kind of go where we go. I don't know. That's getting kind of expensive. Let's just do... let's see. So this is Sunni. This subject was actually Orthodox, and I don't mind them being Orthodox. WF Tianchi. Sorry, but you're dead now. We need a new leader. Who shall lead? There is no command for Regency, but I should create one. Darth Air, you are a 4452. Pretty good. Again, this comes up all the time. People always want to know, oh, wow, you have really good generals. Why do you have such good generals? Arumba always has really good generals. So I always try to have army tradition. And one of the sources of army tradition is from fully maintained forts. I'm also always at war. Like, literally almost always at war. So, again, going back to the point I was trying to make earlier, the guy in the comments who's like, I hate Arumba's obsession with forts tradition, army tradition from forts. That guy's an idiot, because they're good. It works. One army tradition per year from forts translates into your baseline army tradition being 20. Base decay is 5%. If you had 20% army tradition, 20 army tradition, and no other sources of army tradition except for the +1 from fully maintained forts, you would be gaining 1 while losing 5% of 20, which is 1. So you would rest at 20. Your baseline resting point would be 20. In this case, it's slightly higher than that. It's 25 because we only decay 4% per year because we've got reform, aristocratic court, and innovativeness. So our baseline from just fully maintained forts, if we had enough, would be 25. With quality education plus army enthusiasm, our baseline resting army tradition is about 75. Like, it would be 75 if I had enough forts. I don't, that's why it's decaying. High army tradition equals good generals. You know me saying? You know me saying? I also don't know why I say you know me saying so much now, but it's a thing. So just deal with it. Alright, I guess we're going to suppress rebels a while. Better generals equals stomp AI harder equals be able to fight in more wars equals more army tradition from battles. I actually think that the army tradition from battles is pretty small. We don't want to lower... of course, we have no stability because we keep dying. We don't want to raise autonomy in places like, say, Chios, because it will cost us some absolutism. But to be honest, I just don't want to deal with rebels, and I don't really care about absolutism that much, so let's do it anyway. Let's see if we can get rid of most of these penalties, most of these rebels. So that one's decaying, that one's decaying. Mamlukians in Rosetta and this whole thing are still mad. Because we lowered autonomy here. And that lasts until 73. So there's going to be a Mamlukian revolt, and that's fine. Why do we have no money? It's a knowledge sharing. Why don't we have knowledge? Why aren't we smarter? We should know everything. We're geniuses. We've got knowledge sharing in our capital state, which is just these 5, so we're only paying for that until we embrace it or until it is spread fully into both these provinces. We really need to get like a level 3 estuary here too. Level 3 market center. I'm just gonna take out some loans, just do some upgrades to the country. Level 3 gives you an extra 30% institution spread. Not for the whole state, but just for the capital province. Which can be useful in the future, although there's not very many institutions left. We can probably already embrace, so let's just do that too. Okay. Alright, we'll take the yearly absolutism now, which is really, really slow, but that'll help offset anytime I actually raise autonomy. Tabrizi separatists are still mad in Tabriz because we're trying to convert it. They're probably gonna rebel. Can we just, like, prevent that with a few monarch points. Yeah, I don't want to fight them. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. There are countries who would accept offers of knowledge sharing. Scandinavia. Scandinavia, would you like to know of the knowledge? I offer you knowledge. Dimi, gain influence. Cool. How much longer on this damn regency? Come on, I want to declare war. Regency ends November 6th. Oh god, it's another whole year. Didn't something just defect to Tunis? If it did, it wasn't my land. Benghazi is... I just built a fort at the start of the session today in Dharma to protect the lands, so I remember exactly what this looked like. Sirt is not mine. Hasn't been mine. Why can't we declare wars during Regency? God, it's such a stupid restriction. Bohemia is the emperor. Impose a religious tax on the Dhimmi. That would be quite rude. We could just take the stab hit to revoke March status, even though we don't have diplomatic ideas. But we're like one idea group away from having Diplo, so probably don't need to do that. I click through a lot of pop-ups way too quickly, and I apologize for that, but I can't help it. So what would be a better button for drill than J? Problem is that it can't be QWERTY. It can't be anything on the top row of keyboard of the letters, because those are all used by map modes, all the way to P. Like P is a map mode. It's crazy. A is used for a lot of stuff. I just don't think there's a button. Can't be B, because that's makes this thing pop up. Can't be V, because that deselects. Can't be C, because that pulls cannons. Can't be X, because that pulls cav. Z pulls our infantry. Can't be A, because that's how you toggle something. A is when you want them to board boats. D is for detaching a siege. S is to split in half. F is to attach friendlies. G is to combine. H is something. It's all my keyboards, man. There's just... Space is tied to pausing the game. That would not work. I think J is like the only one I could find that was like even remotely reasonable, but it's still really far away. Like you kind of almost have to look at the keyboard to find J with your left hand. Not have to, but you kind of do. All right, Al Ashraf III is alive, and our heir is dead. Okay, let's quickly declare all the wars before the game kills me again.